And hello, dear ones. Robert Brzezinski with you. Another episode of Evening Prayers. It is the 5th of May, 2020, and I'm very happy to be with you this evening. I've realized kind of an interesting little thing. I ended up with a block of days here where I don't have any guests. I didn't have any guests today. I didn't have any guests yesterday. I've got a guest tomorrow. I think I have two guests tomorrow. I think I have morning and evening prayer. But I've had this block where there was just didn't schedule any guests, and that's okay. It's been kind of fun not having somebody with me and just going it on my own for a little bit. But we are here every day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, and we do like to bring in some guests. And I know that my dear friend Reverend Lisa Bear will be with me tomorrow morning, so she's our regular guest on Wednesday mornings, and it's always so much fun to have her with us. Now, this show is all about prayer, and we do want you to know that the power of prayer, spiritual wine treatment, affirmative prayer, is not about begging and beseeching, not trying to get something, not trying to fix something, not trying to make somebody do something. It's all about coming to an understanding of the truth of how this universe operates and reminding ourselves that we are creative beings and we have the opportunity to create the life we truly desire. So if you'd like to do a little bit of prayer work and focus in on the life you truly desire, by all means, you're welcome to contact me at that email address, revbriz@spiritevolving.com. Reach out or leave a comment in the comment box, and I'd be more than happy to connect with you and share a prayer. Or if you're a minister or a practitioner watching and you'd like to come on the program, let me know that too, because I'd love to have you join us for a broadcast one morning or evening. Okay. I'm in a place where life is just good. There's no question about it. Things are moving in the right direction. Everything's happening. None of the gloom and doom that so many were pushing at the very beginning of this whole global pandemic experience. None of that is necessarily happening in my life. Now, I know it is happening in others, and I'm not here to deny that. What I'm saying is that throughout this time, I personally have relied on the power of prayer and the power of a lot of other great spiritual teachers, and had a lot of conversations and been in a lot of workshops and doing a lot of work and surrounding myself in consciousness with a high vibration, powerful music, reminding myself consistently that there is a greater message here, reminding myself through these daily prayers and the prayers I attend. I had our dear friend Reverend Steph was on this program not long ago, and she does a great program every morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, that focuses in on prayer and for specific ideas. Here on this program, we kind of look at, well, whatever been up and whatever shows up and whatever happens is what happens, and that's where we go. So now the beauty of it is it's here for you to share. It's here for you to share with your friends and family. Let them know that we're doing this, or share the replay, start a watch party, all those things that make this more appealing to the algorithms, and therefore more people see it. And ultimately, however, again, I want to remind myself that it comes back to prayer. Yeah, there's things going on, and I'm here to promote. I'll promote a little bit of what's happening, and I've got a concert coming up this weekend, all that stuff. But ultimately, it's about finding the resources that support me in having a life where I don't allow myself the fear. I don't allow myself to get lost in the speculation, but rather to stay in a moment of truth. And so that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to get to some prayer, get down into some true truth, some true truth. Yeah. We're going to look at the world through God's eyes. And so I invite you to set aside the hustle and the bustle of your day, let go of anything it took to be in this moment, and recognize that there is only one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence. It's having its way, its life, its beingness as all life. As are the furry pets in the world, the creepy crawly creatures, the winged creatures, the furry feathered creatures, us, humanity. Each one a unique divine expression of life. The wealth of flora and fauna across this planet, the wealth of microbial life, the life of viruses, it's all God. The life of humans, it's all God. So in the mind of God, in the body of God, there's something happening that is a healing that is happening. Because this oneness, this allness that is God is expressing itself through and as everything. Through and as those experiencing the illness of this virus, those that are asymptomatic and appearing to be unscathed, yet still touched, those that are being skipped over and don't even know they've missed it, those that have had the virus and don't even know they've had it. A vast array of experiences, because what I know is I know if there's 7 billion plus ways to people on this planet, then there's 7 billion plus ways to know God. So there's 7 billion plus ways to experience this outbreak, this global opportunity for healing. See, what I know is I know each one here is a divine gift of God's life. Each one here, each one that hears these words now or at another time in another dimension, that each one is a holy and sacred vessel through which God's creative power pours forth into the world, through which God gives its gifts to humanity. So I know that each one that's here that hears these words is absolutely vital to the response, to the recovery, to the operation of what comes next, to the emerging vision that is right now birthing itself into being. Each one absolutely vital to what happens now. And it is through our consciousness that we direct the activities and the events of what's happening now. If I look to the good, I experience more good. As I choose to see hatred and evil and corruption and chaos, then I experience more of that. So it is in this time, most especially, that it's so imperative to turn towards the good, to turn towards the light. Turn away from the conspiracies, turn away from the fear, turn away from the conjecture, and rest in the deep knowingness that there is one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. And that life is my life now. Say that with me. There is one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. Let's do it again. There is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. That's the truth. Feel the vibration of that truth echoing across the planet so that each one that is touched by this vibration may know this same truth, that there is only one life. They are a perfect expression of this life, that it is God's life pouring forth into creation. And we all have the great opportunity to say yes, to stand up and step into this newness, this nextness, this grand vision that is emerging and revealing itself here and now. Each one that hears this vibration, that is touched by this vibration, absolutely called to be a part of the transformation. And what I know is I know those that are not here to serve that transformation aren't even here, cannot even hear these words, and yet the vibration is still echoing across the planet. And even those that cannot hear are being uplifted by the vibration of this truth, that as it echoes out across all the land, as each one that hears these words amplifies this truth, amplifies the truth of God's life expressing here and now, that the entire vibration of humanity is uplifted. Feel that energetic vibration of absolute yes. And I invite you to know with me that there is nothing broken here. There's nothing wrong here. There is God right here in the midst of it, regardless of the appearances. There is the one, the only, the God form, the God expression, the God power, and we are each receivers and transmitters of that vibration of love, that is God's light. So I am in this moment just filled with gratitude for the truth that is being revealed, for the opportunity to remind myself of this magnificent truth, to feel the vibration of love that is animating my heart, my mind, my body's temple right now. And I am grateful to know that there is nothing I need do, that everything I can do has been done, for I have spoken these words into the oneness, into the law that must demonstrate. And I do just that. I release these words into the law that is already acting upon them, already bringing this prayer into form, already demonstrating this truth. And I let it be. I get myself out of the way. I let go and I let God be God in all its magnificence. And if any of this has resonated with you in any way, please join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together, and so it is. And so it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, thank you, dear ones, for being with us. I am so grateful you are here. I do remember that we've got a great event coming up on Friday night. Bob Sima and Shannon Plummer in concert. Facebook event page right there. Give you more information about it, or you can catch more information on the New Thought Radio page on Facebook. Just search out New Thought Radio and you'll find us. Oh, wow. That was fun. I am so grateful to be with you. I do trust that you are making your day a fun and interesting evening, that you have a great time this evening. We'll be back again tomorrow morning, 8:15 a.m. Mountain Time, with my dear friend, Reverend Lisa Bear. It's always a blast when she comes and joins us, so you can look forward to that as well. Thank you again. I love you. Have a great evening. We're going to try a little something different on the way out. Let's